Hi there. If you often upload the same document or go through a similar signing process, templates can make your work much easier. With templates, you can save not only the document itself but also the entire signing flow, including the order of signers, their roles, authentication methods, and permissions. Let's see how to create a template. We'll go to the template section and upload a draft. In this example, I'll upload an employment contract draft. Now let's set up the signing process. Let's say this document has 3 parties. We'll add 3 recipients. If there's someone who always signs the document, like a director, you can pre-fill their information. For other, changeable participants, for example, the employee, you can leave those fields blank. You can also label each field clearly so you always know whose details belong where. This is especially useful when you're working with more complex workflows. For the 3rd recipient, I'll add a copy recipient and select my colleague's information. As you can see, we can also define recipient roles, the delivery method for each recipient, the signing order, permissions, and authentication types, all within the same template. Now let's move to the document itself. As you can see, I've left empty spaces where I'll need to fill in details, since in this case, I'm the one completing the document. I'll use sender fields to add any variable information. Let's drag in a text field and name it so it's clear what should be entered. I'll repeat this for the personal ID field, place it where it belongs and label it properly. Next, I'll add a date field. And I'll continue like this, adding all the necessary fields throughout the document. Now let's switch to the recipients. For them, I'll only add signature fields and place them where needed. Once that's done, we can move to the next step. Here we can also template things like the message text, language, who the document is sent from, the document access period, automatic reminders, and even assign a folder or tag. Let's save the template. We can also give it a name and add a short description. You can use a saved template directly from this page, but in practice, you'll often access it from the main dashboard when sending a document. Let's see how that works. From the main page, click the drop-down arrow and choose Use Template. Here you'll see your most frequently used templates. I'll select the one we just created. As you can see, all the details we set earlier are already filled in: the signing order, recipient roles, delivery channels, and authentication methods. Now we just need to enter the variable information for this specific case. I'll fill those in, move to the next step, and complete any remaining fields. I can do all of this without even opening the document itself. Simply fill out the fillable fields right here and send it off. If I want to review the document before sending, I can go back to Edit mode, check everything on the document, and then click Send. The method we just used is called Quick Send, and we have a separate video explaining it in more detail. If you prefer to open and fill in the document manually each time, you can disable Quick Send while creating your template. Let's open the template again and edit it. In the settings, I'll uncheck Quick Send, save it, and now, when I use this template, the system will open it in edit mode. That means I can enter all required data directly on the document before sending. As we mentioned at the beginning, you don't necessarily have to template the document itself. If you don't have a fixed document but want to reuse the signing process, you can create a process template without uploading a file at all. We'll talk more about that in the next video, called Process Template. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.